to my channel, or welcome back if you're already a subscriber. So for today's reading, I felt guided to do this for those of you that wanted a twin flame and separation reading. My previous video regarding twin flames came out in a more future type of scenario. So for those of you that felt like your twin flame is someone from your past or someone that you're currently separated from, hopefully you'll find some answers in today's reading. And again, we do have three groups, group 1, group 2, and group 3. And I will show you each of the crystals for those groups. This is group 1. And whichever crystal you feel drawn to, that should be the group that you choose, okay? This is group 2. And this is group 3. Okay, so I'll give you a second to make your decision, and then we'll go ahead and get started. And so group 1, we'll go ahead and get these two groups out of the way. Let's see what your twin flame is thinking about you now. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the 2 of Wands in reverse. And we have the 2 of Swords upright. And then we have belonging and cycles. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm noticing the 2s here, and if you look, they've used the Roman numerals, and so really 1111 jumps out to me here. So if that's something that you guys see a lot, you know, that can just be an extra confirmation for you guys. And 1111 can also reference a twin flame relationship, so there's that significance here as well. So getting started with the 7 of Pentacles. This is somebody who's actually feeling secure and hopeful about the future. They're contemplating the future with you. So that's interesting. It makes me question if there isn't some kind of communication going on here, or if you guys are in separation, is this a fairly recent type of separation? Or is there something else going on here that is going to make this person kind of hopeful that there's a chance for you guys to kind of reconcile? Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next card and see how this plays out here. We have the 4 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups, now cups are about emotions, right? So this tells me that they are thinking about what is missing in their life. They're realizing that they didn't take care of you or give you enough, and they're feeling regret with that, okay? And for this particular group, I'm not sure if you guys are into astrology as well, but I'm getting some like Gemini vibes here. That could be for you, it could be for this person, or that could be something that you don't connect with. It could be just something extra, okay? But I wanted to put that out there. And then let's go ahead and move on to the 2 of Wands. Now this card is in reverse. So let's talk about what the 2 of Wands means in an upright position, because that will help me to give you guys an idea of what this card is meaning to me in the reverse, okay? So upright, this is about turning dreams into reality, as well as a partnership where one person holds most of the power in that relationship. So this person is feeling the lack of control right now over the current situation, which is interesting because going back to this first card, they're still hopeful about it, okay? So they're feeling that loss of power, that lack of control. The partnership that they had is gone, or it's on shaky ground. They no longer hold, like I said, the power here, and they don't have the upper hand. So in your actual relationship, was this person someone that kind of like wore the pants? Did they feel somehow like they held more of the power? Okay, so something to think about with that. And then moving on to the Two of Swords. So again with the twos, twos are signifying partnerships, right? So this is somebody refusing to see the truth. See how they're blindfolded here? This is somebody who is refusing to see the truth. They haven't removed that blindfold, and they're not, they can't accept the path that they have chose, or a decision that they made was the wrong choice. It can also signify a lack in communication. There's just a definite sense of, denial about the current situation. But again, that first card that came up here was they're hopeful. So maybe this is just blind hope. Maybe they're so much in denial about the situation that, the only comfort that they can find with this situation is this sense of hope, whether it's realistic or not, okay? And then let's go ahead and look at the next card here. We have the card of belonging. And with this card, it's definitely going to show someone who you felt like home to them, okay? They were able to share their secrets, their innermost feelings to you. This could also signify a long-term relationship. This could be somebody that you were with for a long period of time, or just somebody that you had a very intimate relationship in terms of, letting out those deep secrets, whether they're dark secrets or, just things that you wouldn't normally tell even your friends, okay? So this card does reference a deep-seated emotional relationship. And then moving on to the next card, we have cycles. And, excuse me, cycles talks about things returning to what they were. Okay, so again, I feel like this card is kind of going back to this person's hope and their want to go back to the past. They're not comfortable in this current cycle. They're not comfortable with this lack of control. So, has this person reached out to you and you've kind of ghosted them? Have you blocked them? Have you blocked them on social media? Are they not able to see what's going on with you? That can also explain that real lack of control. This person, they can't see what's going on with you, and I think it's kind of driving them crazy, okay? I was trying to see if anything else was coming up for me. I am noticing the symmetry. Obviously, we've got that symmetry here, right? With the twos, the 11-11, the partnerships. But there is also the circles here on these two cards. And I think, you know, just kind of backing this up, you know, this person is hopeful that somehow they're going to be able to make contact with you. They're hoping that the cycle of this relationship is not quite over. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if this person does attempt to reach out to you in some way. Like I said, if you have blocked them, they might be trying to figure out another avenue, another way of getting a hold of you. Okay? So I think that's all that I'm getting here, so we'll go ahead and move on to group number 2. All right, group 2. Let's see what we have here. And we have the 5 of Cups. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is definitely still holding on to you. And I get that right off the bat with this 4 of Pentacles. And then we have the 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay. We have the Message card. And we have the High Priestess of Earth. Okay, so this is somebody who thinks very highly of you, okay? And I'm getting that with the High Priestess of Earth card. So I want to put that out there. Let's go ahead and get started here with this first card, the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups talks about loss, regret, grief, feeling abandoned or unloved, okay? So this person right now is definitely going through some things. They're definitely struggling with the loss of this relationship. And because there's a sense of feeling abandoned here, it could be that you walked away from this person. Or if there was a situation where, you know, you had to walk away, you had no other choice to walk away, and you kind of like cut them out, okay? They're feeling that. They're definitely feeling that. And let's go ahead and look at the second card, which is the 10 of Swords in reverse. So the 10 of Swords, so this person is recognizing, because if we think about the traditional 10 of Swords, you know, think about that person that has the 10 swords in their back, okay? So I feel like that's an acknowledgement, you know, that there was something that caused you a lot of pain. And in their mind, in their psyche, right, they're not wanting so much to acknowledge that they caused you that amount of pain. Because in the reverse position, this card talks about a new start and somebody who is looking for, seeking forgiveness for what they've done or something that they've done, okay? So, you know, I do feel a sense of immaturity here as well. And this could be more of just like an emotional immaturity. You know, because you can be very intelligent, you know, street smart, book smart on one aspect, but then be kind of more immature on the emotional intelligence side, okay? So I am getting that vibe here because with the 10 of Swords, this is, you know, that it's something significant. But for this person, they're like, you know, I deserve forgiveness. I understand that I hurt you. I did something wrong, something that I shouldn't have done, you know, but at the same time, they're like, come on, you know, you can look past that. You can forgive that, okay? And then we have the 4 of Pentacles. And again, this one stood out to me right away because the 4 of Pentacles is about holding on to something, or in this case, someone, that someone being you. There's also a desire for long-term security, and the sense that they don't want to be without you. Excuse me. So again, it gives me that feeling of that more less evolved emotional maturity here. Not that you aren't somebody that doesn't deserve somebody holding on to you, but I'm just getting that overall sense, that overall vibe. But this person is definitely holding on. There is a want for this long-term security with you. So with that, it kind of makes me want to ask, was infidelity a problem? Or if not infidelity, then just like a lack of this person being able to go like, yes, we are together, we are in a committed relationship. There could have been, and that would kind of go along with that emotional immaturity, somebody not realizing that, for a relationship to really work out and grow, there has to be that foundation. And, that foundation is that level of commitment. It's about saying, okay, let's draw a line in the sand. This is what we are. Let's put a label on it so that, there's that level of comfort and security. And so I think this person is now, maybe seeing the error of their ways as well, and realizing that, yes, they wanted that long-term security with you, or they do now, and they didn't realize how important it was for them to acknowledge that in the past, okay? And then moving on to the Six of Cups in reverse. Again, this is a card that signifies living in the past and having unrealistic expectations. So, this person, it goes along with the Four of Pentacles really well. Somebody who is holding on to the past, holding on to you, somebody who is living in the past when it comes to you. And having these unrealistic expectations, I assume that there's a chance for you guys to get back together, okay? I say that because you have the message card. And this card talks about somebody reaching out, okay? So this is somebody who is going to reach out to you via text, via phone call, or there is that want to reach out to you. I was trying to see if I can get, is this person definitely going to reach out, or are they, contemplating reaching out to you? And I'm feeling more contemplating because we have this High Priestess of Earth. And with this, I am getting an Earth sign vibe as well. So that could be another indicator. It doesn't have to be. What do we have? We have Two Cups cards, which is water. And then we have an air and the Pentacles. So the Pentacle would be the Earth. So maybe this is an Earth sign, a water sign, or you're an Earth sign, a water sign, or maybe you don't have to look at the astrology aspect of that at all. It could just be extra confirmation for you guys. I just wanted to point that out. But the High Priestess of Earth, this is somebody who is trying to feel more grounded. This card is about being grounded, grounding your thoughts, grounding yourself, trying to find a sense of balance, a sense of being comfortable, right? So this person could be waiting to see some kind of evidence or some reassurance that it is a good time or a good idea to reach out to you, as the message card suggests, okay? If I get anything else here. Yeah, I'm still just going back to, I want to say this person is kind of immature, okay? So if they do reach out to you, even though they are in that mindset now of wanting to settle down, of wanting something long-term, of giving you that like solid foundation, because I do get the sense that they're so immature, there's a possibility that this, this Ten of Swords kind of a situation can come up again, okay? So just as, kind of a warning for you guys, if this person does reach out, give it a lot of thought, okay? If that's something that you would even consider anyway. Maybe for some of you, you wouldn't consider it at all. You just kind of wanted to check in with this reading and see, how are they feeling? What's going on with them, okay? So, but if they do, and for some of you that may be on the fence about, should I talk to them? Should I entertain this idea? I would personally suggest that you don't, okay? So, and again, that's just my opinion. You can do you can do whatever you want. Think about the situation in whatever way that you want. So, let's go ahead and take a look at group 3 and see what's going on with group 3. So for you guys, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Three of Cups in reverse, okay? Somebody who is not happy right now, I get that right off the bat. We have Justice, we have Understanding, and we have Invisible, okay. So how does this person feel about you now? We have the Ace of Swords as the first card here. And the Ace of Swords talks about new ideas, and the swords represent thoughts. So I think this person has had, like a light bulb moment in terms of their mental clarity about this situation. Okay, so let's move on to the second card and see if we can get a better idea of what their light bulb moment is. We have the Nine of Cups, okay. It's starting to make a little bit more sense here. Because the Nine of Cups, this card is about abundance. So I get the sense that this person is looking at you and feeling like you have it all. You have it all together. Everything is going well for you. You may be in a really good place in life, and this person could feel a bit jaded about it because they aren't in that great of a mental and emotional state because we have this Three of Cups in reverse that I saw right off the bat that stood out to me. So with this, I feel like this person, they could be following you on social media, or they could be getting information from friends, because there's a definite sense that they feel or they know like something about your current situation, right? Because this is a reading about people that are in separation, so there's not a lot of communication at all or no communication, right? But this person still sees that things are going well for you, okay? So there's that's something to think about there, okay? And then when we talk about the Three of Cups, this card in the reverse position is gossip, affair, too much partying, no support. So this person, there could have been some infidelity here, and that's why you guys are separated. So they could have cheated, and now they're feeling the consequences of that. Their support system is gone, and they realize now that you may have been too good for them. Again, going back to the Nine of Cups, and their epiphany moment here of realizing, wow, this person has it all. This person had it all. And for whatever took place here, whether it was the infidelity or just the too much partying, too much drinking could have been an issue. You know, whatever this issue was, right? They're now in this mindset where they understand. They get it, okay? And they're like, you know, this person had it all. Okay, let's keep going here. We have the Justice card, which makes a lot of sense, because the Justice card is about balance. They know that they deserve, you know, their sense of injustice, right? Because they're not in a great place, okay? So they deserve this feeling that they're going through. They understand that. This is all about cause and effect. And then I'm also noticing the synchronicity here with the sword in the Justice card, and then the sword with the Ace of Swords. So again, this person realizes their light bulb, their epiphany moment. Not only was it that, you know, you had a lot to offer with that Nine of Cups, but they get it. They understand the justice in the situation. They get why, you know, you guys aren't in communication, why the relationship ended. So that's, you know, on a positive note, that this is signifying somebody who is more emotionally mature. And I'm saying that because in one of the previous groups, I really got the sense that, you know, there was a lot of emotional immaturity. This person isn't coming across that way, because they realize, they get it, they understand. I keep saying understand, and of course we do have the understanding card here as well. And I feel like, you know, this is kind of how they see you, right? So this card is twofold. This person here with her arms open, you know, she feels free. She feels released from this situation. And this person understands where you're coming from. They understand where you're at now. They get it. So again, this person does have, they are coming across rather as a more mature type of individual, okay? Because, you know, this isn't somebody who's looking at the situation and trying to mirror it back or reflect it back. They're accepting it. They're accepting that justice. They're accepting that, you know, well, moving on to the next card. This card is invisible. So they're understanding and they're accepting that, you know, they have put themselves in this situation. There's no blame. They're not placing any blame on you, okay? With the invisible card, this is somebody who does feel invisible. So this person feels like they're no longer, you know, on your radar. They're no longer in your circle of friends. You're not, I feel like with this group, there is no communication. Or, you know, once you separated, there could have been communication here or there. But this person is feeling invisible. So are they reaching out to you? Have they messaged you on social media or text you or try to call you, and you've completely shut them out, you know, not responded? Because that's the vibe of this card. It's this person looking into this, you know, mirror or water and not seeing their reflection. They're not able to get anything from you. They're not able to get a sense of where they stand with you because there's no response. And again, here you are like, oh, I'm in such a better place. It's like, it's almost like you realized your worth as well. Not only does this person see you for, you know, this person here in the Nine of Cups, but it's almost like you had a realization moment yourself. and you're like, I'm just too good for this. I'm too good for this drama. I'm too good for, you know, whatever this is here, maybe substance abuse, partying, infidelity, whatever this issue is over here with the Three of Cups in reverse. But, you know, this is you like being on top of your game. Almost like, you know, thank you for, you know, putting me through this so that I could get here, so that I could have this greater sense of who I am, what I deserve, and what I want in life. And it's not this person, unfortunately for them, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if this person continues to try to reach out to you. But again, I did get that sense of a little bit more maturity with this individual. They have, you know, like I said, come to terms with the situation in that they understand. They understand why you don't want them around, why you can't have them or don't want them in your life. So I feel like eventually this person will probably stop reaching out, you know, because they know that, you know, they don't have a chance. Okay. So hopefully this message resonated with you guys, and I'll wrap it up there, and I'll see you soon.